Players Revolution Sports, it is Rev Day 2017. It's game two, our second semifinal this afternoon. It is the Firm and Team Adidas. Adidas will win the jump and move left to right. On your Facebook Live screen, go to Players Revolution Sports on Facebook. That's where we are right now. Players Revolution Sports, broadcasting live on Facebook Live. Just underway. The winner of this game will face Jumpman in the finals, coming your way probably around 3:30 or a little after. Team Adidas in possession in the right corner. Again, defense, zone defense being employed here by the Firm. Everything perimeter right now, and a pass up top is knocked away by the Firm out of bounds. Team Adidas will retain possession, almost 40 seconds having gone by, as we're just underway here in game number two, our second semifinal of the afternoon. Team Adidas with the basketball. No score yet. Driving left to right. And a foul there on the Firm.
Yeah, from what I heard yesterday, these two teams are pretty legit, and they're going to give Jumpman, whoever wins this one, all they can handle in the final.
.107 having been played here in the opening quarter. Still no score. Team Adidas in possession with the basketball on that left block, turning and firing over that right shoulder. No good, a little bit too strong. They'll wipe the glass with it, and the Firm comes the other direction. Cross-court pass in the corner, thought about the three, now backs it up on that left wing. Hands it off in that left corner. Now swing it back around now, Firm with the basketball, driving to his right of the lane, throws it up, and a high arcer gets the back of the rim. And nice touch as that one touched the iron and fell through. 2-0. The Firm on top here early, 8:16 to play in the opening quarter. Team Adidas with the basketball. A three from the left corner is good. And right back at you, Team Adidas takes the lead 3-2 with 8 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. The Firm with the basketball. 3-2 is our score. And back-to-back triples here for Team Adidas. 6-2 is our score. 7.5 to play in the opening quarter. The Firm in possession of the basketball. They're moving right to left on your Facebook Live screen. Into the front court. Now at the right elbow, they'll dump it inside. Boy, in great position that time by the Firm. Getting it way down in deep, and he's forced the foul to avoid giving up the easy one. On the inbounds pass, the Firm with the right corner three is good. So both these teams knocking down the shot from distance here early. 6-4 our score, 6:45 to play in the opening quarter. Boy, nice drive left to right through the lane. A lot of contact, no foul. Offensive rebound up and good on the right side. The hoop and the arm. And Team Adidas with a chance at the old-fashioned three-point play.
You don't often see a triple-digit number out there on the court here. Number 108 we got at the free throw line.
Well, they've got 83, they've got an 88, they've got a 76. So, apart from like Dennis Rodman.
That was the one I could think of. What
yeah.
was he was 91?
Something. It was
92?
ridiculous. It was whatever it was. It was typical Dennis Rodman ridiculousness.
Surprised
At the chair. Yeah.
Surprised he didn't dye his jersey number along with that hair.
There you go. At the charity stripe, completing the old-fashioned three-point play and extending the Adidas lead here 9-4. Under 6 to play in this first quarter. Firm in possession here on the right side of the floor, swings it cross-court.
Once again, we're seeing a zone defense here in this game as well.
Inside, and there's a travel. Ooh, they're going to give him a foul call.
Ooh,
well, I don't know about that. Looked like I thought he pulled the chair out from underneath him.
Yeah. But yeah, Team Adidas running that zone. Be interesting to see if we see a zone v zone here next game.
9-4 is our score. 5-point game here. Adidas on top, and a shot left short left of the lane. Now going the other direction without numbers, and he blows the bunny. Adidas had an opportunity. 9-4 is our score. 5:14 to play, and now a three in transition. Buried beyond that left wing, NBA distance. And it's 9-7, 2-point game. Team Adidas on top and with the basketball. Now a three for the Adidas to try and answer right back. In and out, no good.
That was one heck of a cross-court pass there.
9-6 our score. And that triple is good. So we're all square.
Chuck is on fire here with a pair of threes right in a row for the Firm as they tie it up 9-9 with 4:44 to go.
That timeout on the floor, all square at 9 apiece here. Revolution Day 2017. Players Revolution Sports. PlayersRev.com is where you can go and find out a little bit more. You can also find the app, GetEPlay.com. We're here also with Peace as Possible. I want to invite you to the Peace Day NTX launch celebration. This will take place June 17th. It'll be from 4 to 10 p.m. at the WAAS Collective at 2722 Logan Street in Dallas. There'll be live art, Rinda Ryder on the World Peace Mural Tour, benefit concert as well. $20 donations. They'll feature Cure for Paranoia, Faded DJs, and Sudi. The mission of Peace is Possible is promoting peace and showing the world it is possible to love beyond our differences. You can check out more and join the movement at rockthepeace.org. Out of the timeout, all square at 9 apiece, 4:40 to go here in the opening quarter. Adidas with the basketball, left to right on your Facebook Live screen. Into the front court, have it beyond that left wing. Into the left corner now. Little head fake, gets around his man, loses the basketball, and it falls right into the hands of an Adidas teammate. And they'll go back up with the bunny, try to tip it up twice, no good, and Firm with the rebound. They'll push it up the other direction. 3-on-2, had numbers, and he lost it going up. It'll stay with the Firm as it's knocked out of bounds by Team Adidas. Those are the two guards I was telling you about, 6 and 1.
Yeah, Chuck and Craig here for the Firm. I thought we were going to see a little pull-up in transition 3 action there from Chuck to see a little heat check action after he hit a pair of threes before the timeout.
So you got some names and stuff over there?
I got him for the Firm. I'm efforting for the
Team Adidas. You remember Adidas, half the price, extra stripe? You know? 9 apiece our score, trying to break the deadlock here at the foul line is number 20, Mr. Swag. Knocks down the first one, 10-9, 3.5 minutes to play.
Like when we do it, like when we do it with the kind of old school and one names, you know, the Professor, Hot Sauce, Spider, Swag here,
the helicopter. 3:20 to go for the opening quarter. It's 10-9 as he splits the foul shots. The Firm with the lead. Team Adidas in possession of the basketball. Driving right of the lane. They'll kick it up top. Left wing three is buried, rattled home. And back on top goes Adidas, 12-10. 3 minutes to play for the opening quarter. A quick outlet all the way up ahead, and a beautiful pass is gathered in, and good hands right there by the big man. He lays it in. It's all square again, 12-12. Adidas quickly into the front court, trying to dump it off inside, stolen away by the Firm. They'll push it up the other direction. Across the timeline, cross court they go. Left baseline drive and kick underneath, and the big man left it short, got his own rebound, and puts it back up and in. Used the back of the iron that time. Mr. Swag with 4 straight, actually 5 straight going back to the foul shot. His team on top here, 14-12, 2.5 to play for the opening quarter.
You know, when we were watching this yesterday, I might have mentioned this yesterday as well, I'm surprised with all the man-to-man defense that we've seen, as we've seen zone here the past couple of games, but not a whole lot of pick-and-roll action going on for these teams. I thought we would have seen more of the pick-and-roll using some of the big men up there.
Not a whole lot of set plays.
Yeah.
Again, you get a lot of these, I guess you call it a little one-on-one basketball, but a lot of these teams have played together before. So these guys travel together and play together quite a bit. Shot left short, 14-12, the Firm with the lead. Adidas in possession. Under 2 minutes to play for the opening quarter. Crosses his man over left to right through the lane. Now leaves it along that left baseline. Good hard foul right there by Mr. Swag. Didn't give up the easy one. And he'll make his man earn it at the line.
Good help side defense there from Mr. Swag. Almost came away with the block, but wasn't able to get it cleanly. Got a little bit of the arm here. His team Adidas will go to the line with a chance to tie it up. First free throw on its way and good. Minute 17 and counting here in this one. Team Adidas down 14-13. The Firm leading this one.
Chance to tie it up here if he can go 2 for 2 at the stripe. Another left-hander tosses it in.
A lot of lefties out here. We've seen probably a half a dozen or so this weekend.
We're all about versatility at Players Revolution Sports, man. We like lefties, we like righties, we like them ambidextrous. If you can ball, we want you. Well, a good look inside. Good body control right there by the big man. He'll throw it up towards the rim. No good, but he's fouled. They'll go to the line for a pair.
I can ball, just not very well.
It don't have to be well. You don't have to ball well. If you like to spend, some time just getting some exercise and getting better, be a part of it. Be a part of the revolution. Players Revolution Sports, playersrev.com, geteplay.com. Foul shot up and good. Well, so both teams knocking down their foul shots here early in this one. And Duffy 2 for 2 that trip. As we're down under 10 seconds to play and a blocking foul along the sideline. That'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. A very good, very competitive first quarter. Both these teams showing their mettle. 16-14 our score. The Firm up by a possession at the end of one.
Yeah, it was a good first quarter from these two teams. Both teams going on a little bit of a run. Team Adidas jumped out to a lead. The Firm answered, knocked down some big threes as well. We saw Mr. Chuck and Mr. Swag getting into it there as they had 11 consecutive points for this team to get them back into it. And just like that, at the end of the first quarter, we've got the Firm with a 2-point lead.
Good basketball game thus far here. It is game number 2, our second semifinal, as the winner of this game will advance to play Jumpman for a chance at $1,500. Again, 5 players will get a chance with the NBA D-League's Texas Legends. Revolution Day Dallas benefiting Peace as Possible. It's a citywide basketball tournament that started yesterday with 16 of the best teams from around Dallas celebrating the public launch of the game-changing app EPlay by Players Revolution Sports. Again, 16 of the top competitive adult basketball leagues, men's basketball teams in the Dallas area came together yesterday to start for this tournament and trying to get themselves $1,500 and tryouts with the NBA D-League Texas Legends. It's been a great couple of days of basketball, and certainly this first quarter of the second semifinal, representative of what we've seen over the first couple of days. Knocked out of bounds, and the Firm will retain possession on top here by a bucket, 16-14. A quick timeout is taken by Team Adidas with 9:42 left to go in this first half. I want to remind you, Peace is Possible, a Dallas-based 501c3. They're a nonprofit organization dedicated to promoting peace and showing the world it's possible to love beyond our differences. They're founded by 2 students from Southern Methodist University in 2014. Peace is Possible has worked to highlight the need for peace over politics and the power of music, art, and sports to bridge cultural gaps. You can find out more and join the movement by going to rockthepeace.org. GetEplay.com is where you can go find the app. It's available right now on the Android, which is a Google Play Store, and Apple devices on the App Store. It is rocking and ready to go. You can follow all the action that we've had going on this weekend right there on the EPlay app. Out of the timeout, 16-14 Firm with the lead and in possession of the basketball. On top by 2, have it at the top of the arc right now. Dump it off left of the lane, try to dump it off inside. Had a cutting teammate that time. That's Boggs. Is that an S at the end? Or?
I think that's an S.
We're going to call it Boggs. Could be Boggy, Bogey.
Not bogey for our golf fans out there?
I have no idea what that S is. That can't be an S. Who wrote these?
This is just what they gave me, man.
I mean, my goodness, people.
That's going to be a travel there on Mr. Chuck. As that pivot foot, he tried to stop, but he slipped moving forward.
Turnover, 16-14 our score. Adidas trying to tie, and he'll take it all the way and up and in with a left hand, and that's going to be a legal screen set down low, an offensive foul, and we'll go the other way.
Yeah, that looked like one of those Zaza Pachulia screens where he just keeps
Take it easy on Zaza.
Hey, man, fun story about Zaza Pachulia while we have him in here real quickly. I actually played him in a one-on-one game when he was first in Milwaukee and he was rehabbing from an injury. Want to know how I did?
Yes, I do.
I lost 11-1.
You scored.
I did. I scored on an NBA player.
19-14 our score after the three-pointer. Knocked down by Duffy in the left corner. Adidas with possession, trailing by 5, and a little fadeaway that time. Good-looking shot there.
That was a nifty little step-back jumper.
Quickly into the front court comes the Firm. It's Craig with the basketball with that left elbow. Pulls up, left foul line extended, and left it short. Rebound Adidas. He threw it off the face of a teammate, and it ends up into the hands of Craig. And this time a little bit too strong. That one back rim, no good. Adidas with the basketball, trailing here by, it's 18-16 rather. And now we're all square, 18 apiece. They'll play a full court press here, and they'll trap in the backcourt. Craig gets it into the front court. Now goes cross court to Chuck. Chuck fires a three from the right wing, left it short. He'll chase down his own rebound into the right corner. Trapped over there, looking for some help. Now able to split it and lost the basketball, and it's taken away by Team Adidas. They'll go the other direction. 4-on-3 if they hurry. A right wing three in and out, no good. Rebound batted out, still chased down. Adidas unable to come away with it. And it's going to be touched out of bounds by the Firm. So it'll stay with Team Adidas. Under 7 to play for the half, 18 apiece.
Yeah, a little frenetic pace we got going on here with the back and forth. And, you know, Chuck just a little bit out of control there after he missed the three, got his own rebound, and kind of went wildly into the lane and out of control.
$18 apiece our score. 6.5 to go for the first half. Team Adidas with possession of the basketball. Top of the arc, they'll swing it around everything perimeter right now for Adidas as they try to back it down inside, right of the lane. The big man turns and fires over that right shoulder. Left it short, but he's fouled. They'll go to the line for a pair. Trying to break the tie here as we approach the 6-minute mark of the first half. 18 apiece, Team Adidas at the charity stripe. Trying to regain the lead. High arcing foul shot, rims out, no good.
I'd almost touched the roof, the ceiling there.
The roof is the ceiling.
The roof is the ceiling.
That according to the GOAT.
LeBron?
No.
Oh, boy.
Ooh, somebody close the door. Got an air ball on the second foul shot.
That wasn't even close.
No.
I mean, that was 3 feet short.
So we remain tied at 18. 5.5 to go for the first half. The Firm in possession of the basketball on the right wing. Big man there, 43. Duffy covered up. Now finds Craig. He'll swing it around. Back up top, they go to Craig. Now over to Duffy on the right wing. Thought about the three. Goes back up top to Craig. He'll swing it around. Now on the left wing. Little head fake and a three. Attempted. Missed everything. Airballed it. Too strong. Adidas with the rebound. They'll go the other direction. Didn't have numbers, so he'll stop and wait for some help. Goes cross court. Almost a steal that time from Craig. Boy, he thought about it.
Yeah, he got about one step away and was like, nope, don't think I'm going to get there. I think he might have had it if he'd have kept going.
18 apiece. 4:50 left to go in the half. Adidas drives inside. Boy, right to left through the lane.
Ooh, bailout call there by the official. Not a great shot, though.
And not a great shot, but you know, certainly I've always said nothing bad happens when you go to the basket. You're either going to get fouled, or you're going to make the shot. Either way, you get a better opportunity, a higher percentage shot.
Yeah, Team Adidas with the ability to take the lead here on these free throws as that first one. Not really close as it clanks off the back iron. Need a little more arc on that.
Again, this is something that you've seen all weekend. Foul shooting, just not something guys work on anymore these days. And you know, part of me doesn't understand it. You got nobody in front of you. There you go. I don't understand why guys don't jump. If you're more comfortable taking a jump shot, take a jump shot at the foul line. It's not illegal.
Go with the granny style.
19-18 as Adidas breaks the tie. They're up by a digit. In that left corner, Duffy, head fake, gets around his man, drives left baseline, leaves the right-hand floater short, and it's knocked out of bounds. By the Firm, it'll go over to Team Adidas, who are on top here, 19-18, 3.5 minutes to go for the half. Into the front court goes Team Adidas, and a little bit too much right there defensively from the Firm, and whistled for the foul that time.
I mean, full court pressure being applied by our man Boggs over there, or Bogey, however you prefer to interpret.
It's Boggs. I actually checked the app. The EPlay app says it's Boggs.
Okay, good.
I just don't. I don't know how anybody could ever interpret that as an S. I don't know what that is. It looks like a hieroglyphic.
Yeah, just as a reminder, that EPlay app, it'll track your stats for you while you're playing pickup games.
That's the beauty of this whole thing. You know, fans of, NBA 2K, right? You go and you create a player. You can put an avatar. You can put your face. You can do however you want to. You set your own attributes. You compete. The best thing about this app is that it's basically like 2K, except the player is you. All right? So you have more bragging rights. It's not like you're sitting there with a headset on playing some kid over in Korea who's like a 14-year-old genius who can beat you at basketball and also beat you on Call of Duty or whatever.
He's got like 14 screens set
Right,
up, streaming live, embarrassing
And
you.
he probably has some sort of allergy to dairy, okay? What my point is, this is all based upon how good you are as a basketball player. EPlay will make good basketball players great. That's the point. You're going to find competition. You're going to find like-minded individuals who want to play all the time, who want to hone in on their skills, who want to improve upon their skills, and that's what we try to do here at EPlay. Players Revolution Sports, go to geteplay.com to find out more. Join the revolution, man.
Oh, I'm in.
Team Adidas at the charity stripe on top here now, 20-18 as he knocks down the first of two.
Knocks down the second free throw. 21-18. Team Adidas with the lead. 2:47 remaining here in the first half in this second quarter. Shake and bake by Chuck. Oh, man.
I'm telling you, those guys yesterday were very fun to watch. Now a turnover. Up ahead, it's Chuck. He'll feel the contact, waits for it. Almost got it to go with a right hand. Well, I tell you, that is a veteran guy right there. That's a smart basketball play as he'll draw the foul. Waited for the defender to catch up to him. Got in front of him to kind of cut him off and let that momentum carry him into his body. Knowing he was going to feel the contact, throw it up towards the rim, knowing that he could at least have an and one opportunity. And if nothing else, when you go to the basket, nothing bad happens. Told you that, Scott. Nothing bad happens. You're going to go to the foul line or you're going to get a bucket. Or both.
I'm still in awe over that crossover that Chuck threw on.
I missed it, but I'm going to get to go back and watch it on Players Revolution Sports. We are live right now on Players Revolution Sports Facebook Live. We've shared it. Hopefully we got a good number of eyeballs checking us out here. It's Revolution Day 2017. Hopefully the first of an annual thing that we just do. 1 for 2 that trip goes Chuck.
Yeah, and partnering with the Texas Legends, a great idea. The NBA D-League team here in Dallas.
86 seconds left to go in this opening half. The Firm in possession. It's all square at 21. A little left-handed floater left of the lane. It is knocked in by Jeremy.
A la Brandon Jennings, except he actually made his.
23-21, the Firm with 5 straight to take the lead. A good defense, knocked out of bounds, out of the hands of the driving Team Adidas player. Two-point game here, 23-21. The Firm on top.
Got some intense fan bases behind us, too, here, hooting and hollering and yelling. That's fun. Makes the games more exciting for the players.
60 seconds to play in the half. A 3 is knocked down. Team Adidas goes right back in front, 24-23. That's what he is. He's a specialist. That guy's here to knock down threes, grab the occasional rebound. And we got a whistle and a foul underneath. Looks like it's going to go against Team Adidas. Tried to draw the offensive foul, but a little bit too much body that time and perhaps tried to sell the call a little bit too much. And Swag goes to the line.
We got flopping down here, too.
Hey, there's flopping at every level of competition.
As a soccer guy, I wouldn't know much about that.
You know what? That is come on. Swag knocks down the first, the front end of the 1-and-1. He'll get another one. Yeah, soccer is, it's notorious for. I've never seen so many guys with broken limbs get right back up and
that's because they're tough.
Finish a game. Is that
like
what they
hockey
are?
Players.
Is that what they are? 2 for 2 that trip. Firm back in front, 25-24, and what has been a very good first half of basketball between the Firm and Team Adidas. Second semifinal of the day. The winner will take on Jumpman in our first ever Players Revolution Sports Rev Day Championship game. 25-24, Firm on top. Adidas with the possession of the basketball. Good defense played up top, and boy, that's got to be a traveling violation.
Wow. The coach for the Firm is certainly intense.
So it was our officials, by the way, all provided by Players Revolution Sports. Boy, I lost basketball here, and Team Adidas the other direction. Fast break, they'll have to slow it down. No numbers. Looking for help as, boy, two guys from Team Adidas camped out in the backcourt. (25-24) is our score. 15 seconds left to go in the half.
Can't put a price on this kind of entertainment.
This is great stuff.
One of the better games we've seen here all weekend long is these two teams battling for that $1,500 grand prize for the winning team.
Yeah, not to mention, again, the benefit of having an opportunity at a free tryout with the Texas Legends. Some of you might have heard the stories of was it Jonathan Simmons, played for the San Antonio Spurs, was a D-League guy. You have to pay for your tryouts.
He was a grocer before that,
yeah,
right?
I think you pay like a couple $100 or something to go try out for a D-League team. Paid for his tryout, got an opportunity. Now a three here from the left wing as we approach the end of the first half. Is left short as Craig comes up empty. A 26-25 game as Team Adidas will take the 1-point lead into intermission. The winner of this game to take on Jumpman in our first ever Rev Day 2017 championship game. $1,500 and tryouts with the D-League Texas Legends on the line. Jamie Horton, Scott Wagner with you here on Players Revolution Sports Facebook Live. 20 minutes away from deciding this one and having our bracket really set here.
Yeah, and it's been, what a weekend of basketball it's been. I know I joke that I'm a soccer guy. I'm a basketball nerd. I could watch this all weekend long. You know, when we all go home tonight, I'm assuming 95% of the people that are here are going to be watching Game 2 of the NBA Finals. But it's just been a really fun weekend of basketball. These guys pouring their hearts out, giving it their all weekend long. Again, we've said the $1,500, the chance, 5 guys with a free tryout for the Texas Legends. Any guy that wants a tryout gets a 5% off of a tryout with the Texas Legends as well. So, you know, partnering with the Legends, great stuff. Fun basketball team down here. Great family affair to go down to a Legends game as well. I'm excited to go see them this year.
I went earlier this year, courtesy of Mike Fisher, who will be joining us in the championship game. He hooked my daughter and I up. We went to a Texas Legends game, and they were playing, I don't remember who they were playing, somebody from Connecticut or New Hampshire or somebody on the East Coast. And it was absolutely nuts. So I got the chance to see a couple of old NBA players. Ben Gordon was there in attendance, or playing for the Texas Legends. And oh my gosh, who else was there who was playing with him? I'll have to check it out here. He was playing for the other team. Right
on the tip of your tongue here. Come on.
He was a dunk champion, little bitty guy, played for the Bulls. Come on.
Oh, Nate Robinson.
Nate Robinson was there. So it was Nate Robinson and Ben Gordon going after each other on a D-League court, and it was really, really fun to watch. But Texas Legends ended up winning that game by like 50 points.
Okay.
And Ben Gordon had like 28. He had like 6 threes. He was really good that night.
Kind of interesting. I mean, Ben Gordon made some waves in the NBA. I mean, he was playing really well for a while.
He was a 6-man. I mean, Ben Gordon as a 6-man, a guy off the instant offense, was great for a really, really long time. Look, by the way, the D-League has produced some good NBA players.
Hassan Whiteside
just got paid.
Yeah, $96 million contract. Just bought his mom a house, actually.
Absolutely. Well, you should.
Well, yeah.
We should all buy our mother's houses.
Well,
if we, those of us who like.
I was going to say, I can't afford my own house quite yet.
Well, I mean, and those of us who like our mom still, there's some people. There's been problems there. I don't judge. I don't judge. It's not a thing. If you want to buy your dad a house, your cousin, your girlfriend, or your wife, or both, whatever you want to do. Second half about to get underway here.
Man, that got dirty real quick, huh?
Hey, it's the internet.
Yeah, we got no limitations.
Sports, yeah, Facebook Live. The Firm in possession. They'll move left to right this time on your screen on Facebook Live. As they trail 26-25 and a right hand. Boy, he left it short, and that one on the rim as it's tapped in. And very, very close to an offensive basket interference, but they're going to go ahead and give it to him. Not sure that ball was coming off. I don't know, but this is college rules.
I don't know if I've ever seen a ball dance on the rim that long before.
I just hung there.
That was there for.
I mean, it was coming off, but this isn't Euro basketball.
Yeah.
They might have got away with one there. 27-26 nonetheless, as we're back on the teeter-totter. The Firm with the 1-point lead. Team Adidas with possession. They'll shoot to the basket at our broadcast left. They'll dump it off inside. Now kick it out. Right wing three is knocked down.
That was the closest thing to an NBA kind of style offense. Set the pick, got the roll,
to the
connected
basket,
on the roll,
yeah, and
defense sucked in, kicked it out for the three, and knocked it down. That looks pretty.
2-point game here, 29-27. Now the Firm tries to answer, and that one's way too strong. That'll be Chuck with that missed three, as Adidas will track it down and bring it across the timeline. Boy, double dribble. Double dribble. He knew
Steph
it.
Curry gets away with that.
Who?
Little guy by the name of Steph Curry.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. No. Nobody gets away with more than anything in the NBA than LeBron James.
Oh, stop it. Here we go.
Most physically gifted athlete we've ever seen. And still cries. 29-27. What I'm saying to you, LeBron, is that you just need to go make it happen. 29 apiece now as the right hand finish is good from Duffy.
We'll see if he can
It's a
tonight.
touchy subject, isn't it? I can tell. It's a touchy subject.
I'm a LeBron guy. He's my favorite player of all time.
I will never, ever argue against his ability or his talent. I'm not one of those guys who says, oh, LeBron sucks. No, that's not me. Greatest player of our generation. Most physically gifted guy I've ever seen. But he needs to shave his head because that thing on top looks disgusting, by the way. That's gross. Just let it go bald. You know what I mean? Like, go bald. People go bald. Accept it. Shave your head. The Firm in possession drive. Nice little touch pass underneath from Chuck to Dwayne. And Dwayne lays it in left of the lane. It's 31-29, 2-point lead for the Firm.
We've seen Chuck do a little bit of everything here. Play some good defense, rebound the basketball. Good passer, and obviously we've seen him knock down a couple of threes as well.
Now driving right baseline, tries to dump it off inside. The ball ends up in the hands of Team Adidas. Driving into the lane, that's really not his strength. It's saved in. They almost got it right back to him. It goes through his hands, and the Firm comes away with a steal and the turnover, 31-29. Up by 2, and there's an opportunity to increase their lead, and they're going to say that it's out of bounds off the Firm. Chuck is claiming that ball was tipped by Team Adidas.
Was tipped by Team Adidas.
Well, it was hard to see from this angle, but I'll take your word for it.
You could see the ball kind of shift the rotation as he was throwing it. It started spinning the other way there towards the end. So tough call, but hey, you got to play through that one. 6:35 to go, just down by 2 for the Firm, or for Team Adidas, excuse me.
In that left corner, driving left baseline, spinning to the right and kicking it back out up top. He'll spot up inside the arc. That three-pointer's left short, 31-29. The Firm with the lead and the basketball. Oh, what a look ahead. Chuck to Craig, who lays it in right of the lane.
This kid can play.
I'm telling you, those two guys feed off each other.
If the Firm comes out of this one, I am excited for that Chauncey Collins versus Chuck matchup.
Chuck and Craig. I think Chuck and Craig look like brothers to me. I wonder if they're brothers. Well, now we got, what, 3-second call? Or an illegal screen. Timeout on the floor here. The Firm will take it. They're on top by 4, 33-29, 5:45 left to go in this third quarter. It's the second semifinal. The winner will move on to play Jumpman in the championship game about 10 or 15 minutes after this one is complete. Thoughts, Scott Wegner?
Man, it has
Is
been.
it Wegner?
Yeah, well, Wegner.
Well, I'm going to call you Wegner.
That's what everybody
That's
does.
easy. It's
I
so
just
much
kinda-
easy.
I just let it kind of
The
slide.
second E needs to be silent.
I know. Too many E's in that one. Too many vowels in it. No,
Wegener.
It's been a great game going back and forth with this one. Probably one of the best games that we've seen in the entire weekend. Between two really high-quality teams that can shoot, can move the ball around. We've seen good defense and good offense. I'm old school. I love good, hard-nosed defense. That's one of my favorite parts of the game. So both just scoff at me.
No, well, this is an argument I've had with a lot of people, especially when you talk about NBA basketball. If you go back into the old days, they were scoring 130, 140 points a game. The difference, though, is that you could hit somebody in the face with a hammer and not get thrown out. Well, out of the timeout, the Firm has pushed this lead up to 6. I believe this is the largest lead of the game for either team at 35-29, and they're on a 7-0 run. Boy, a push. They're going to say that's on the floor. That looks like a shooting foul to me.
Yeah, he was on his way to the basket.
Yeah, I think that's a shooting foul. He might have got away with one right there, but the way these guys shoot foul shots, though, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I know he might be better.
He might be
better off.
Yeah, he might be better off taking a foul, side out of bounds. So, no, I understand your point with the defense. I get that. I just don't know how old school it is. You know what I mean? Gary Payton.
The toughness, the kind of the – you got to remember, old school to me isn't the 70s, so –
Boy, he's quick. Chuck all the way coast to coast, lays it up and in with a right hand. It's an 8-point lead here for the Firm, and if you're Team Adidas, this is at danger zone territory right here. The Firm with all the momentum, an 8-point lead, a chance to get it to double digits right here, and boy, a block shot there on a jump shot right in the lane along that right baseline, no good. Rebound is taken out of there by Swag. He lost it and then fouled Team Adidas, a bailout.
Yeah, not a smart foul there as Team Adidas was coming away with the rebound, didn't have anything going on. Swag, 94 feet away from their own basket, fouls them.
Still an 8-point game here. The Firm on top, 37-29 as we're at the 4-minute mark of the third period. Adidas left to right around the arc, now back right to left around the arc. Everything perimeter right now as that zone defense by the Firm has not allowed a whole lot of driving lanes for Team Adidas. And the ball's knocked out of bounds here. We'll see where it goes.
Staying with Team Adidas, that just looked like some good kind of hard-nosed basketball battling for the ball underneath the basket.
Adidas drives inside. He left the layup a little bit short. Rebound fought for, still loose on the floor. Adidas comes away with it. He'll throw it towards the rim. No good. He thought he was fouled, looking for a call, and it comes down to the hands of the Firm. Driving back is Chuck. Little escape dribble behind the back. And he'll keep it. Try to dump it off inside. It's tipped away, and Adidas comes away with a steal. 2-on-2 the other direction. A long pull-up three in transition. Buried beyond that left wing, and that's a huge one as it's down to a 5-point lead for the Firm.
That was from 5 feet beyond the NBA line.
37-32 inside and a foul, and that's a good one. Did it on purpose as Dwayne will go to the line for a pair.
Man, stepping back to that three, I mean, in transition, just stops, pops, pulls it with confidence, and nothing but net on that. That was impressive. That's impressive range right there.
Going to the line for a pair. Dwayne, first one. Back rim, no good. Boy, again, I tell you, that's just one thing. Let me impress this upon you, folks who might be watching, who are dealing with youth basketball players. Whatever. Work on free throws. Work on free throws. I don't understand it. I think it starts at the AAU level and everything else. It's not a skill that guys, there used to be a time where, John Stockton and Steve Nash and those guys, they wanted to shoot 99. They wanted to never miss a free throw.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember the last real great free throw. I mean, Dirk's a pretty great free throw shooter. I remember in the playoffs a few years ago, he knocked down 24 of 25 or 26 in a row.
Well, there was a time where he had 40-something straight through a period of games. There's 42, 43 straight. Dirk, the winner of the last real honest championship in the NBA, a non-super team, knocked off the Miami Heat. And for one summer, the Dallas Mavericks were America's team. 37-34 as that bucket is good. Team Adidas back into it, 4 straight. 5 straight to cut this deficit to 3. Chuck with a spin inside, trying to leave it for Jeremy along that left baseline.
He is so darn quick with the basketball in his hands and relatively in control as well. Kind of handles it a little bit like Kyrie. Not quite the the moves that Kyrie has, but real quick with the basketball, keeps it and always knows where he's at as well.
Craig with the basketball along the left side of the floor, dumps it off inside. Dwayne left to right through the lane, tries to go glass, a little bit too strong. Hit off the right side of the rim and bounces into the hands of Adidas. They'll push it the other direction. No good, right in the lane, but a foul. And that'll be Swag who commits the foul. And going to the line for a pair is Team Adidas. So we tick down under 30 seconds of the third period. A good one, 37-34. And the first foul shot up and good. 37-35 now, Team Firm on top by a bucket. 6 straight points scored by Team Adidas.
This has been quite the game of runs here as we've gone back and forth in this one. You know, the Firm came out, had a deficit as Team Adidas took a big lead.
And it's the only time runs are good. Baseball and long stretches of basketball. Otherwise, the runs are not something you ever want to celebrate. 37-36 as he knocked down both foul shots. And we'll go
free
to the
throw
fourth
at the buzzer.
quarter. Yeah.
At the buzzer free throw. You don't see that often.
We'll go to the fourth quarter, and this one is a tightly contested one. It's a one-point game. I believe that's where we were at halftime with that same exact score. Might have been tied at half, but it doesn't matter. It's a good basketball game. The Firm, Team Adidas, and it'll come down to the final 10 minutes this afternoon. The winner will go on to play Jumpman in the first ever Players Revolution Sports Rev Day Championship game. $1,500 on the line, as well as 5 tryouts for the NBA D-League Texas Legends.
You know, you had talked a lot about guard play coming into this and how you needed guard play to be successful in this. We are seeing the epitome of that today from the Firm as those two guards, Craig and Chuck, have just been tearing it up for the Firm, whether it's finding open guys, getting open buckets, converting on shots themselves. But the guard play has certainly been tremendous from this Firm team.
Want to remind you or introduce you to us for a second. Players Revolution Sports, LLC. We exist to change adult sports forever. Primary product is our integrated mobile solution called EPlay, available now. You can go check it out. GetEPlay.com. We're on the Android, Google Play Store, or on the App Store as well. And no, I didn't think there was anything wrong with it. Ask what's wrong with it. 37-36. We got a foul 30 seconds into this fourth quarter. But go to GetEPlay.com. You can also check us out on the App Store or the Google Play Store. It's EPlay, Players Revolution Sports, PlayersRev.com to find out more.
So Team Adidas looking to get their first lead here of the second half. If they can convert on both free throws, which has been a challenge, as we've seen throughout this weekend, and it continues to be.
Now they closed on a 7-0 run to end that third quarter. Down 37-29 there, and or excuse me, a 9-2 run to end that third quarter to get themselves back to within a point. First foul shot is front rim, no good. So the best he can do is tie here.
Spending a lot of times getting subs in here.
All square now. (37-37). Eight minutes to go for the ball game. 37-37. The Firm with the basketball, again shooting to the basket at our broadcast right, moving left to right around the arc now. A pull up from the right foul line, extended left short, no good. Rebound Adidas, one and done that trip for the Firm. They'll go the other direction. Little escape dribble in the backcourt, gets across the timeline. Being bodied up over here on this sideline in front of us, and that is an offensive foul. They're going to call him for an offensive foul, or they're going to say that it was... Either way, it's 37 apiece. Fans not agreeing with it behind us, so now a shot from the left baseline. Left-handed floater is knocked down. It's good with a foul. (39-37), a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play here.
Both coaches pleading their cases here right now. Got intense real quick here in the Beckley Sainer Rec Center.
6.5 minutes to go here in this basketball game. The old-fashioned three-point play is converted. 40-37, the Firm on top of Team Adidas. Adidas with the basketball into the front court, and he's bodied and fouled.
A lot of chirping to the referees.
I tell you,
here.
that's the thing. A lot of chirp. You can't do that.
We got a timeout taken by Team Adidas. I think that's the best thing for both teams right now is to get a timeout, calm things down a little bit, slow things down a little bit. Both teams getting heated. We got to slow things down, let the officials regain control of the game, and you know, really get things back in control here as well.
I want to remind you that Revolution Day 2017 is partnering with Peace is Possible. They're having a big Peace Day NTX launch celebration. It'll be June 17th, 4 to 10 p.m. at the WAAS Collective, 2722 Logan Street here in Dallas. There'll be live art, Rinda Ryder, and the World Peace Mural Tour, the benefit concert featuring Cure for Paranoia, Faded DJ, and Sudi. Here's $20 donations are accepted. Now, Peace is Possible is dedicated to promoting peace and showing the world that it's possible to love beyond our differences. You can find out how you can join the movement by going to rockthepeace.org. That's rockthepeace.org. Peace is Possible, a 501c3 nonprofit organization, a big part of Players Revolution Day 2017 here at the Beckley Sainer Rec Center in Dallas, Texas. We got the front end of a 1-1 upcoming here for Team Adidas. It's a 40-37 game. Team Firm on top. Front end of the 1-1 is rimmed out, no good, and the Firm with the rebound. They'll go the other direction. It'll be Craig. He's bodied and fouled as he gets across the timeline.
These guys shouldn't be shocked anymore that they're getting called for the body fouls when they're doing that. You can't bump the guards off the ball when they're doing that, and obviously the officials are calling it, trying to keep the peace here a little bit as well. So, you know, you got to learn, you got to adapt to the game that is being called in front of you.
Yeah, you just can't do that. Just go play the game. Can't do that. 40-37, the Firm with the lead in the basketball. Craig with it, left of the jump circle. Swings it over on the left side of the floor. It's Chuck. Chuck calling out for a screen along that left wing. Drives into his man. He'll go down looking for the offensive foul. A three from the right corner is buried. 43-37. 6-point lead for the Firm. 5 minutes left here in this fourth quarter. The winner will play jump man. That ball knocked out of bounds by the Firm.
Wow.
4:45 left in the ball game. 43-37, a 6-point lead here for the Firm. They've been up by as many as 8 points here in the second half.
Nice find underneath the basket and a good finish as well for Team Adidas, cutting the deficit to just 4 with 4:30 to go. That was a really nice pass there.
He has a good look inside. Had a man right of the lane in the paint. Now a pull-up three from the left wing, no good, left it short. Oh, a touch pass on the rebound, and he couldn't finish. Dwayne missed it a little bit strong, got his own rebound. His shot no good, and the rebound loose, knocked out of bounds by Swag. Boy,
4 layups missed.
Yeah, Duffy with a nice little touch pass off to Swag. Or Dwayne, I can't remember if it's 20 or 30. Doesn't matter. One of those two had an opportunity at a bunny and couldn't get it to fall. So Adidas in possession.
Boggs in the game, man. Just a hound on defense. Chasing his man everywhere, not letting anything easy come by.
3:40 for the ball game. Dump it off inside again. Another good look. They'll kick it out. A left wing three is buried. A 1-point game. Cold-blooded shot right there by the specialist. 43-42. Team Adidas 5 straight points. Trailing by 1. Craig with the basketball. On the left side of the floor. Finds a cutting teammate left of the lane, and he rimmed it out, no good. Rebound Adidas, they got a chance to take the lead. Bounce pass up ahead, no good, but a foul. And Adidas are gonna go to the line for a chance to take the lead. Windshield wiper basketball here at Beckley Sainer Rec Center, and a good one. Don't go anywhere. 3 minutes left to go here in this second semifinal. The winner to take on Jumpman next.
Man, back and forth, all these runs, man. Just a few moments ago, the firm with a big lead, Team Adidas, goes on a little run of their own, and now they have a chance to take the lead again.
2:45 of the game. The first foul shot is left short, no good. The best they can do is tie here. Remember, at the 2-minute mark of the second and fourth periods, every stoppage of play requires a clock stoppage. Second foul shot.
Might see the hack
Is short. He left them both short. Got his own rebound. Chased it down along that left baseline. Goes back up top, a left wing three. No good. Rebound knocked out and into the hands of Team Adidas. Head fake. Goes up right of the lane. No good, but he's fouled. Duffy gets the call. Team Adidas back to the line for a pair.
Let's see if the big man can knock down a couple of free throws here to give this team the lead or at least tie it up. Like I said, we might see the hack-a-shack here.
Well, that's something I haven't seen employed here. Yeah, that'd be a good strategy. 3 straight foul shots missed by Team Adidas. Again, the best they can do here is tie up the ball game. (43-42), the firm on top here by a digit. Second shot about to take place. Best they can do is tie, and we are.
Hey, there we go.
1 of 4 the last 2 trips at the foul line for Team Adidas. All square at 43 apiece as we got 1:50 to play here in this one. The firm with the basketball. Almost got away with a walk right there. Did Craig. Now it's Chuck. He'll go cross court. Just inside the arc. A little bit too strong. No good. Team Adidas with the rebound. And they can shoot for the lead here. All square at 43. Here comes a double team. They'll go cross court now and look to
smart pass to slow it down a little bit there.
To set things up here as we've got 80 seconds left to go in this one. Adidas with the dribble drive off the handoff, leaves it for the big man, lays it up, got it to go, and a foul.
Wow.
The hoop and the harm, and Team Adidas will shoot for a 3-point play opportunity and a 3-point lead. They're on top now, 45-43.
You know, that was a really impressive finish, but, man, give credit to the point guard for making that pass, getting all the way to the rim, dumping it off for his big man, and then converting while taking the body contact as well.
Two-point lead, Team Adidas, 1:15 to play in this one. The winner to take on Jumpman. Knocking down the foul shot to extend the Adidas lead to 46-43. 1:10 left to go here in this ball game. .60 seconds. Almost shuffled his feet that time. The firm with the basketball. Trailing by 3, 46-43. Now at the foul line, dumping it off inside, and we got a foul underneath on Team Adidas. I think we'll go to the 1-and-1 here. Not sure how many team fouls there are on Adidas, but it looks like that's the 16
on the
foul.
next one.
16 foul. So there'll be inbounds pass along the baseline. 46-43, Adidas on top. 52.6 seconds left to go in this ball game. The Firm in possession. They'll get it in. A three for the tie is rattled home. That's Chuck on the inbounds play from that deep left wing, and he knocked it home. I tell you, Chuck and Craig, when you've needed big baskets, when you've needed big plays, they've gotten it done here for their team this afternoon, and none bigger than that shot right there. 46 apiece, 49.4 left to go in this one.
What can you even say about that? Caught it, still had the defender on him. He gets up so high on that jump shot, just allows him to shoot over everybody. Ends up knocking down the big three, the clutch three right there to tie this one up. We are in for a good one down the stretch.
Out of the timeout, it's all square, 46 apiece. Team Adidas will have the basketball. Again, shooting to the basket at our broadcast left on Facebook Live on Players Revolution Sports.
Full court pressure by the Firm here.
Team Adidas with the basketball. 47 seconds left on the clock here in this game number 2. Second semifinal, the winner to take on Jumpman.
With no shot clock, do you hold it for the last?
I think you do. Somebody needs to engage him and force the clock. Well, I tell you, if your team Firm, go engage the man with the ball and force the ball out of his hands at least. Otherwise, they can just dribble it out here for the last shot. Give yourself some time. There you go. Now the clock starts on him. Well, he almost lost it. Dumps it off inside. No good, but a foul left of the lane. And wow, boy, you'd prefer that. So you get the big man back to the line. He's 2 for his last 2 at the foul line.
That was one heck of a pass once again, finding that big man down low after breaking down the defense and getting into the lane.
46-46, our score with 14.4 left in the game. Adidas can shoot for the lead here. Back rim, no good. One more here for Adidas. Boy, this is where you need your best rebounders.
A lot of confusion.
Well, yeah, trying to figure out what's happening here in terms of the substitutions, but what you're trying to do is get your best defenders on, or excuse me, your best rebounders on the floor. Second foul shot is up, and it's no good. He back rimmed it. Long rebound, chased down on the sideline, out of bounds.
Oh.
The Firm had it, stepped on the sideline.
He doesn't step on that sideline, and he had that outlet to Chuck, and there was nobody in between him and the basket.
So with 13.1 now, it's 46 apiece.
Wow. What a second half this has been.
Well, I tell you, this is what it's all about here. Players Revolution Sports, and this is Rev Day. This is the one. This is the money day. This is where you get your opportunity at the $1,500 cash, as well as your opportunity to try out for the Texas Legends of the NBA D-League. This is kind of what you expected to see for a couple of days of basketball. We saw plenty of it yesterday as teams fought for their opportunity to get here. These two are none the exception. And, boy, this one coming down to the wire. Good basketball game. It's intense, man. You feel it.
I know. I'm nervous. I don't even have a dog in the fight.
I'm telling you, I get a little nervous about what – I feel like somebody may throw something at me.
I will. I'll throw my empty body armor at you.
By the way, bodyarmor.com. Check them out, man. This stuff is really, really good.
Yeah,
helping provide our athletes here today with some refreshing electrolytes and some hydration. Inbound along that right side, the far side with 10 seconds left. Engage right to left through the jump circle. 5 seconds left. Good defense. Really good defense. He'll step back, fire a three for the win. It's no good. How about a little overtime basketball here on a Sunday afternoon?
Free basketball. The nerves, man. The nerves are just going. What a game. Now we get a little bit of extra basketball to see which one of these two heavyweights is going to. You know what you got to think about, though? You got the championship game coming up right after this. So these guys playing a couple extra minutes. Team Jumpman has had an hour or so to kind of refresh, get the battery recharged. So it'd be interesting to see what team comes out stronger right away. The team that's had a little bit of break or the team that's kind of in the flow of the game already.
You know, I always was a guy that I believe in the benefit of having played sooner, right?
Yeah.
So you're already there. You're intense. You're ready to go. To me, sometimes rest hurts.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the reasons. I even in professional sports, I don't like bye weeks for my football team.
Yeah.
I think it hurts my football team. I don't like it if I have a baseball team who's wrapped up a division with 2 weeks left to go, and I sit on my players for those 2 weeks so I don't get them hurt. I am all about keeping the momentum. (46-46).
Just 2 minutes in the overtime.
Yeah, just 2 minutes.
Each team gets a timeout. Man, it's like sudden death. I'm jacked.
(46 apiece). And the tip is taken by the firm. They'll shoot again to the basket at our broadcast right. Left to right. Across the timeline, dumped off right to the lane. Now they'll kick it back up on that left wing. Over in the left corner, now moving. Left to right, around the arc. They'll kick it back up. And Craig with the basketball with 90 seconds left to go in this overtime period. He'll drive to his left. Now a little bounce pass off, looking for his big man. He'll drive right to the lane with that right hand. A little bit too strong, high off the glass. The rebound tapped out, and Adidas with the basketball. 80 seconds left, all tied at 46.
Yeah, not a great look there by the big man. We've got a foul away from the ball. You cannot do that.
Foul away from the ball. One and one. So the front end of a 1-and-1. Left short.
Man, this free throws. I mean, it's not like they're missing close, halfway down, rolling out. There have been some bad looking free throws.
First shot short. Second one is right down the middle. 47-46. So Adidas with the 1-point lead as we approach 60 seconds left for overtime. 47-46 in the second semifinal. Driving to his left. Shot blocked, no good. Rebound underneath. And I believe that's Duffy. Left of the lane. He went back up with a right hand, no good, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line for a pair, and we'll see if he can't knock down a pair and give his team the lead.
First free throw is on its way. That is no good off the back iron.
Again, folks, shoot free throws. Coaches, make your kids shoot free throws. Free throw shooting has been the difference in this game over the crunch time parts of the fourth quarter and now here in the overtime.
Yeah, Team Adidas had a lot of opportunities to take the lead in this one and just weren't able to pull away because they couldn't knock down from the charity stripe.
The best Duffy can do here is tie. 63 seconds left in overtime. 47-46, Adidas on top. Duffy's second foul shot is up and good. So he splits the foul shots, and we're all square again. 47 apiece. Is checking into the game is Swag, and sitting down is Duffy. Adidas with the basketball. 1 minute left. Good defense in the backcourt. The big man will have to bring it across the timeline. Hands it off. Good defense. Played here in front of the scorer's table. Now a little crossover inside. Boy, he took a lot of steps to get there. And where's the foul? There's a late whistle.
No foul. There was no foul.
Oh, a late whistle right there, and they're going to get Jeremy, number 2,
That didn't happen.
for the foul. I don't know. That's a tough call right there. The lateness of the whistle is what usually makes guys question it. But
I didn't see any contact at all, to be honest with you, so not sure.
I felt like they kind of let him make his move because he was kind of out of control as he made the move, but he rims out the foul shot. You know the old adage.
Ball don't lie.
The ball don't lie. Either way, foul shooting in this game has been putrid, to say the least.
I was going to go with less than stellar, to be polite.
Second one is front rim, no good. Offensive rebound opportunity, and it's knocked out of his hands and into the hands of number 43, Duffy, and a timeout taken by the Firm.
Yeah, that's their only timeout that they get, though.
Yeah, but you got 43 and a half seconds left to go in this overtime, so probably a good spot. Your big man Duffy was in a bad way down there in that left corner, so make sure you secure the possession at least and give yourself a chance here. 47 apiece, as there's been 2 points apiece scored in this overtime period. Both of them have come on foul shots.
1 point apiece.
Or 2 points total, I should say.
Yeah, there you go.
Both points in this overtime have been the back end of 2 shot trips.
Yeah. All right.
To the foul line.
Back end of a 1-and-1. Back end of 2 shots. You're right. I'm an idiot. It's been an interesting overtime, an interesting last couple of minutes. It kind of has an NBA game feel to it, except without some of the makes. A lot on the line though for these guys. We keep remembering it. Chance to try out with the Legends. Chance to win $1,500. That tryout with the Legends will could lead to a lot more than $1,500.
Absolutely. Just the opportunity in and of itself is enough. You know, a lot of these guys, this is what they do. They have basketball dreams. They got hoop dreams, man. And we're trying to provide those dreams a little bit more of a realistic avenue. 47 apiece, 35 seconds left to go in the overtime. The Firm with the basketball, shooting to the basket at our broadcast right. Driving to his left is Craig. He'll get it back from number 20, Swag. Now back to Chuck, now over to Craig. 22 seconds left on the clock. Tries to split the double team. Bounce pass along the right sideline and a foul.
Oh, really?
Boy, another call here that I don't know if you make in this spot. That was really good defense there played by Team Adidas. I don't know if you make that call right there.
I don't know if you make that call anywhere. I mean, that happened right in front of us. I mean, 3 feet in front of us maybe, and just tough call to make. Oh, and it's a 1-and-1, so this will make things even more interesting, right?
$47 apiece. Front end of a 1-and-1 upcoming here for Duffy.
Knocked it down. There you go.
That's a cold-blooded foul shot. I like 83 for Team Adidas. Look at him. He's a talker. Over there letting him know it's a big shot. You know, it's a tough shot. A lot of pressure here.
The specialist.
2 for 2. Knocked down both of them. And it's a one-possession game. 49-47, the Firm with the lead. Adidas with the basketball. 15.2 left to go here this afternoon.
Look for the specialist to get a three-point look here.
Adidas pushes it into the front court. He gets all the way under the lane. Missed the shot. It's knocked out of bounds. They're going to call a foul. A foul on Team Firm.
Oh, he's shooting 2. How did that layup not go?
Boy, he got right there. He had it right between the eyes, a point-blank range, and just missed it.
You got the right guy at the line, though, I believe.
The iron unkind that time to Team Adidas. First foul shot rattled home, and he can shoot for the tie here. Tie game. 49 apiece, 4.8 left to go in this overtime. They'll throw it up ahead. Here's the shot at the buzzer. He didn't get it off. Did not get the shot off. Double overtime here on a Sunday afternoon.
Man, this is absolutely insane. You know, we crush these guys for not making free throws all day long, and then in the clutchest of spots, both guys knocked down a pair of free throws to keep this one tied, 49-49. What an overtime period, man.
Yeah,
all we saw was 3 points from each team on free throws, but it was intense.
I had to loosen up my belt just because of I feel like we're getting this is gluttonous right now, the amount of entertainment. Another 2-minute overtime period coming up next here in this second semifinal game of the afternoon is the Firm Team Adidas both trying to get at Jumpman for a $1,500 championship cash prize and 5 tryouts for free for the NBA D-League Texas Legends. Hey, is your phone dying? It's going to die. You have less than 10%? I know. How much juice do you have? It works. Hot. You can't hear it. Okay. You can't hear us. If you want to. You can't hear us. I just listen. He's watching at all? No. All you can hear is the fans. All you can hear is the sound. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Are we plugged in to the phone? No, I mean, are we plugged into the phone? $49-49 under 2 minutes. The 2-minute overtime period has started.
The Furman Team Adidas looking to get that championship game action going on here against Jumpman.
And the Firm turning it over there. A 3 from the right wing is front rim, no good, and the rebound falls into the hands of Jeremy of Team Firm. He'll try to push it across the timeline with a bounce pass to Craig. He'll drive right to left, goes in with a left hand, lays it up and in.
That's the first made basket we've seen in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, first field goal of these overtime periods, yeah. 2-point lead for the Firm, 51-49. Now pull-up jump shot, tries to go glass, no good, a little bit strong. The rebound fought for, and the Firm wrestles it away. It's Craig. He'll drive again off to Chuck. He'll drive right to left along that baseline. Tried to dump it off inside. It's tipped away and stolen by Adidas. They'll go the other direction. Tried to force the contact, and that's, well, I tell you, I don't blame him for not calling that a foul. You got an opportunity there to tie the game. Just go get the easy bucket.
Yep. I think he's cramping up on that sideline, though, because he came down kind of lame on that one, and he didn't get the height that I thought he was going to get on the lay-in attempt, and now he's stretching over there.
You had an opportunity there at the easy bucket and just didn't get it done. So it's a 2-point game here with 48 seconds left to go in the second overtime. 51-49, the Firm on top. I believe it'll be a 2-shot foul this time.
Double bonus. 1-1 still.
Well, he's hurt. He said he was hurt. And some other words.
NSFW?
Yes.
I will say this has been the longest 2 minutes of basketball I've been a part of in a long time.
Yeah, here we are trying to figure these things out here. We got 47.9 left in the second overtime, 51-49.
And here we go.
Another stoppage in play.
It's a 1-1. All right. We got free throws coming. 1-and-1 opportunity.
First one up and good. Now a chance to make this a two-possession game. It's 52-49 right now. The Firm on top. Rattles home the second one. It is a two-possession game at 53-49. 4-point lead for the Firm.
Oh, taken away by the Firm now. Nice defensive play.
And I think a foul. I think we're going to get a foul called here on Team Adidas.
Was it a foul or did he get a timeout called?
Or did he get a timeout?
I think it was a timeout called.
All right. All right, so a timeout on the floor here with 35.1 seconds left to go here in the second overtime. 53-49, the Firm on top here by 4 in what has been a hotly contested game.
Yeah.
Mixed with a little controversy and some colorful language.
Yeah. Can the Firm hang on here over the last 35, man? That is the big question.
Well, so at what point do you start fouling here?
It's got to be soon. If you don't get the steal, you got to foul.
Yeah, you got to foul almost immediately here if you're Team Adidas. And they'll get the inbounds into the front court. They'll go. And it's Chuck who is fouled right as he crossed the timeline, and Chuck's going to go to the line. 2 shots now as it's double bonus time. Right, double bonus now?
Do the refs know that?
Yeah, 2 shots here for Chuck. And Chuck back rimmed the foul shot. The first one no good. (53-49), 4-point game. This one looming large here. And he'll knock it down. 5-point advantage for the Firm, 54-49, 31.7 left to go in the second overtime. Adidas with the basketball, and they'll fire from the right wing. A 3 no good. The rebound fought for, and it's grabbed by Adidas. Now into the left corner. A 3 no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds by the Firm with 17 seconds left to go in the second overtime, trailing by 5. So Adidas will keep the possession here.
Short.
And he left it short on the inbounds pass with a 3, and the Firm can dribble it out. Instead, they'll just go up and lay it in with a left hand with 6 seconds left. And it appears we're going to have a championship game.
Man, what a game that was.
The Firm and Jumpman, a 56-49 winner, as the Firm is able to get it done. Took 2 overtimes to decide this one, but the Firm's going to play in the Revolution Day championship game that we should be having. I'm going to assume we're probably going to play that game at about 4 o'clock. That'll give the Firm some time to rehydrate and things like that. So what we'll do here is we'll step aside. We'll figure this thing out. We'll be back with more Players Revolution Sports Rev Day 2017. It is Championship Sunday. Stay tuned. It's Jumpman and the Firm for the championship.